Yep, so we are here. Let's do LSL. Same thing. Now we are socknet and we can theoretically execute this binary with sudo id privileges. That means I can become root if I execute this binary. First, let's check this is a binary or something else. Indeed, it is 32-bit binary, and since PEDA is here, PEDA is the GDB PEDA. It is a Python X, I think some colorful debugger, which is used in conjugation with yep. So it is used in conjugation with GDB to debug the binaries. So let's fire up the shell. Yeah. So let's no clear doesn't work. GDB record, and first thing we have to do is check sec. Okay, everything is disabled. That means indeed we have to exploit this binary to become root. Now let's run employee name. Year work 1, salary 1. Ever got in trouble? No. Okay, let's run with something huge. Okay, it's not reading the arguments. It is reading from standard input. We have to do something about it. Let's try to overflow everything. Okay, we got indeed the overflow. But what is this comments and why it is not getting filled up? No problem. Let's do this assemble main and check the code, binary code. So what is happening is pretty standard stuff. This is, I don't know what it is, I think 32-bit support. EDX, EDS, subtract, call, fopen. So it is opening something, some descriptor, file descriptor that is open. 0C from ESP, then push EX, then puts, so it is displaying something. Let's put a breakpoint here and see what it is displaying. Break. Let's run. We got to the breakpoint. Starting the program. Yep. So we are about to call put s. So ni is for next instruction. We are in call. Call is executed. Okay. So this is the welcome screen. What this message is being displayed. It means we have to name. We have to go when it asks for number, I think name. Yeah. So first put as fopen put as. Yeah, this put as is for displaying the message which we just saw. Then again printf, I think it is enter your name and it will, yeah, gets, here it is getting. And then the second message, the third message, okay, second message, we have to check. Let's put the breakpoint here and see. So let's delete one first breakpoint, break. Okay, number 2. Let's run it. Okay, it's asking for name. Let's put we hit the breakpoint. Now printf is called. Okay, I entered the employee name and it displayed the employee name back. That means that printf is doing Is it the same behavior? Let's check. Oh, we got okay. Here's what one. Okay, so it is displaying the that back. That means there will be yep, it is echoing back. There will be two printfs or puts after every input. Ever got in trouble? Yes, I got in trouble. Let's put exited normally. That means we haven't got any breaks. First we have to detect where we have to put the payload. So let's count how many prints are there, and there will be multiple inputs which will be vulnerable, right? So fopen, first put, second print, enter your name, then gets, you enter your name, print your name again, year of experience, anyways, let's see, there is one more print. Here it is get car, and there is one more printf called, there is one gets called, there is a function called, oh, there is a function called vuln. That means this is a vulnerable function. Let's do one thing, let's copy this and so you see what's happening here, right? So we got a hint. All the call codes are used to call the functions. So printf is a standard function, and puts is a standard function, vuln is a standard function which is being called from the binary, and this vuln, I am doubtful that here the vulnerable code resides. Info func, okay. System code, there is a backdoor function and there is a vulnerable function. This is being called from our code, our main code, and backdoor function is, I think it will be there somewhere. Let's see, call fclose, so whatever is being opened is closed, call to printf, call to printf, call to puts, call to vuln. I think there is no, so okay, disassemble backdoor. First check, let's check the vulnerable function. Okay, pretty standard stuff. This I don't know what it is. It is calling str copy. Yeah, str copy buffer overflow. Does not stop until it sees 0 in the source string. Since the source string is longer than 12 bytes, override some portion of stack overflow. That means, yep, there is the buffer overflow here. There is the buffer overflow here in this function. And let's check disassemble backdoor. Pretty standard stuff. Call set uid. Okay, set uid 0. This is the first parameter. This is called call to set uid, and oh, it is a call to system. So if you know the basic concepts of row, you need to know the address of system, which we already have. Let's do one thing, let's try to redirect our code flow to this, and then but yeah, first we have to check where the EIP is getting overwritten. So for that, I think pattern, yep, pattern create 200. Let's copy this pattern. Get out of this and we'll check one by one all the parameters, okay, where the crash is happening. So will it work or not? I don't know, let's see. Okay, now go to GDB, run with 10. Process exited normally, that means name parameter is not vulnerable. Maybe this comments parameter is vulnerable, maybe. Let's see. Okay, no. Print. Yeah. So first is name. Let's put 0. Then second is salary. Second is year of experience, and third is fourth is in trouble. Yes. And then comes the comment, which is our cyclic pattern. So what I'm doing here is I'm creating a file which, so there are only two parameters where I can enter text, right? And it is not an integer based overflow, it is a string based overflow. Name parameter we checked, it is not vulnerable because program exited normally and there was no crash. Okay, I entered 200. Maybe it is possible that the buffer size is more than 200, but it is highly unlikely. We'll check if we fail here. And there is other input field which is ever got in trouble, and you can put comments which will come here. So name, we have entered name as 00. Then salary, which is entered as 1. Okay, I think I get one extra, I guess. Oh no, year of experience 1, salary 1, ever got in trouble 1, and then comments are cyclic pattern. What is cyclic pattern? I'll explain you after this. Okay, so what is cyclic pattern is, it is generally a random pattern which is used to identify where the crash is happening and when we are overwriting the EIP. EIP is instruction pointer. This is a level 2 rope based, I mean return oriented programming with buffer overflow. So I suggest you to go to here, proto star 2, and go through these challenges. This is good, really good, and it will teach you a lot with respect to buffer overflow. Here I will just let's try this code. Okay, so we have indeed have name, years of experience, salary, ever got in trouble, and the cyclic pattern. What we'll do is GDB, then go to add record binary, run with our file, and indeed we got a sec fault. That means we overwritten the instruction pointer with the pattern AIAA. And if we do simple pattern search, we'll find that EIP is at offset 71. We are writing instruction pointer at offset 71. let's do one thing. So if I put something like Python C, then print a times 71 plus equal to 2, 3, 4, and if I write it to 10, 2, and again gdb add the record when I run it 10, 2, but shit. I have to do something like name, years of experience, salary, ever got in trouble, and then 8 times 71, then dbb, close it, put it into gdb wrong. Form the payload and then run. Okay. Name. Here it is a problem. One. Right, enter gdb then what? Okay, run with them 2. What is happening? Everything is correct. Why it is 4 times? 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 3 times, no? Let's check on year worked 1, salary 1, ever gotten double 1. Should not be 4. Should be only 3 times. We got a sec fault and we got 414141s. So why it is coming like that? Let's do one thing. Let's pattern create 200. I think it creates every time you run gdb. Since we are exiting. Yes, worked 1, salary 1, never got a double 1. Now let's put it. We got a sec fault. Pattern search. We got it offset 62. Let's quit it. Run gtb one more time to be sure. Pattern create 100. Copy copy, run the program. Name is M, 1 year, 1 salary, got it double yes. We got a sec fault, pattern, search, offset 62. That means indeed we are getting it 62, unlike the previous time one. So it should be 62 BBCC. Let's try this. We got a sec fault, we got 4242 4340, that means BBCC. So here we have to put our instruction pointer where we want to point our code. Where we want to point our code? We want to point our code at s backdoor. Let's try to run the backdoor function. It is starting from here. So you have to learn the little Indian, big Indian concept. Or you can import simply struct here, struct back. Copy this, paste it, put it, create a file temp. We have our payload in temp. Okay, run the binary, gdb bot, add record binary name. Let's break at test. There is no test. Break at 1 because 1 is being called, right? Run temp. Okay, we are here, and okay, we are inside vulnerable function. Let's go ni, func is executed, add is executed, string copy is executed, sorry, leave is executed. You can check here if it gets modified. So next instruction is ret, and ret, what ret does is it pops up the top value from the stack and put it in EIP, and we are in the backdoor function. So let's check what is happening in backdoor function. We are in the backdoor, send as stuff, set UID to 0, and we are calling bin bash as a system. So EAX is the first parameter which is passed to system, and EAX is set to bin bash. That means backdoor indeed contains bin bash, and it got executed. That means our code will work. So cat temp dash add record and do I am root, host name socknet. Very good. Okay, so now the one problem you will face is if you run add record with temp, it will crash. So bin bash got executed and it got closed. I roamed around here a lot and I searched a lot. So here is a resource where you can go and read things about it. So I follow this guy. He made a really nice video, and it's binary. I'll point you to it. So go to videos and solving the pawnable challenge. This video is too similar to the challenge we have. There is a big backdoor function. I'll show you the code. So uh, so there is a backdoor function, there is a vulnerable function, system health check. Okay, so in our case there was the vuln function and backdoor function, and here one more call was there, set uid to 0. So this is one thing, and there is yeah, so the problem we face, right, the next time, this you can go and read at this address why this is happening and how to solve it. I was not aware of this, so this is how you solve it, your payload, and this dash to keep std in attached with bin bash, and your program. So yep, we got the root. Let me do it one more time. Cat temp is our root, pipe it to add record binary, and id is root, host name is submit. We did it, guys. Thank you. We'll see you soon with something else. Bye bye.